on to sprint number 2 or stream number 2 for the Storytellers Hearth Relay. We do have the playlist link below. There's going to be a break after this one, but you can still pull that playlist up. And I think they're starting at 5 a.m. in the morning. So guys, we're gonna end the first night strong. We're gonna probably do as close to 3 hours as we can get. We'll do a 30, a 45, and either we'll do another 30 or maybe a couple 20s. Is as it gets later, people might not want a long sprint because they might feel like I'll fall asleep. So you guys let me know when we get to after we do our 45 if we want to do 2 shorter sprints or if we want to go for another 30. But we'll get things done. So I know it's gonna get late for me and Esther. So if we're on the struggle bus, we have 2 guests that are further along across the country that will be doing the heavy lifting for me and Esther if we start to peter. But fingers crossed. I think Esther and I have been preparing, right? We've been kind of like I've not fixed my sleep pattern so that I could be awake at 1 a.m. So
Yeah. I
I
stayed
think
up
we're good.
until 1:30 yesterday to see like how crazy I'm gonna get.
Yes.
And also I'm taking a few sips of an energy drink, just a few, so
A little bit.
I can reach the 1 a.m. time and not go stir crazy.
All right. So speaking of, I do have some fabulous co-hosts with me. They are my writer friends. We stream together all the time. So I'd like for you guys to get to know them. If you're new here, we're going to start with Tiffany, and we will swing it around back to me. Take it away, Tiffany. It's on you. Let's go.
You almost call me Twitch. It felt like
It was something. I was all like,
Tiffany.
It was like a twist.
Like, what just happened?
It's already 10 o'clock. Okay, so this is when I normally finishing streaming.
Right.
So, the tongue tying is going to start happening. But Tiffany, TLRS, let's go.
Hello, everybody. I am Tiffany T.L. Russ, apparently also Desiree, and now a whole new name. I normally stream every other Thursday. Thank you, Jessica. And I have books out under both T.L. Russ and Desiree. And yeah, that's all I got. Okay.
My name is Becca, and I have a YouTube channel, and I write books, but right now I am writing a screenplay, and I want to finish the rough draft by the end of October. So I'm hoping tonight, and I'm like, it's like, I think the rough draft's going to be about 100 pages, and I'm on page like 38. So I'm getting there. Like I can do this by Thursday, I think is the 31st, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my plan tonight. That's why I'm excited for the stream. Hopefully get a couple scenes done.
Yes.
And that's it.
And I am Esther Marie Andujar. I am a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid author. Fridays are my days to work on my paranormal romance pen name Mireia universe, so that's what I will be working on. I am just 2 episodes and a quarter away from finishing this serialized story that I've been working for like 2 years. So I am excited. So hopefully the excitement and the energy drink will get me through this stream. Because this is late.
Oh my goodness. And you'll see me waving. I'm clicking through and saying hi to everybody. We have so many friends here. Super exciting. Thank you all for coming to hang out. I'm Nia, the Vixen of Fiction, all over the internet. If you are new here and this is your first time, I also stream on Twitch. Normally it's on Mondays and Fridays, but did not today, so that I could be ready for tonight. I also stream on Tuesday nights at 7:30 on the regular, so you can come hang out for some productivity sprints with me. Then I have I have a couple of books out under MV James. I also write under a pen name, and I have a book coming out on November 12th. So I'm super excited about that. So if you're interested, you can check it out. And so many friends. Hello, hello, everybody. Yay. Thank you guys for coming to hang out. Does
And just
anybody want
remember,
to?
I have my whole Christmas series out for pre-order under
Yeah.
TLS. If you would like to go check it out, it's $3. You can. It's elfing good.
Yes.
Yes, it sounds like a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this one.
It's really so good.
Jabria saying that she's thinking about going to work on breathing life back into this blind date romance short story I started at some point. Which reminds me, we are going to have a question for tonight. Tonight, our first question is, what project are you looking forward to finishing this year? Do you have something that you're like, yes, it's going to get done and I'm excited to get done? Because our second question is going to be, what project are you looking forward to for 2025? So, so I will have the
I
question
can't answer
during the
either of
sprint.
those.
Huh?
Why
I
not?
can't answer either of those other than to say yes and no.
Come on.
Because that would be.
Are they all
You know,
secrets?
What do you mean? Yes
people
and
say
no?
that I have a lot of secrets. Tiffany.
Tiffany has more secrets than both of us combined, I think.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Like,
I'm
yes,
sure
I
of it.
have a project that I'm looking forward to finishing this year.
Okay.
Yes, I have multiple projects that I'm looking forward to next year.
But then what's
There you
the no? Because you said no is the second. It's like,
Question.
no, you're not
I know,
looking
because I was
forward to it?
thinking, well, because originally I was thinking, no, I didn't have a project that I was looking forward to finishing this year.
Oh, okay.
More so because of the last few days has kind of stolen a little of my energy for
Gotcha.
what I'm working on and made it a little difficult for me to keep
Yeah,
going. So
Okay.
therefore I haven't been excited about it, but
Hoping to change that.
I do have something else
Mhm.
that I think I am a little bit excited to finish when I rethought it. So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So are we ready to get
No.
started? No? Come on, Becca. I know you got things to do, Becca. Come on, come on.
I know. It's like I literally was just saying how I was like not doing any work all day because I'm like, oh, I've got to stream tonight. I don't have to work. And then now it's all like, wait, now I have to work. Oh.
Yes, it's time. Both of us. I got to write too.
It's,
Okay.
it's so funny. Like, Becca's like stalling. Like, I work, but I don't want to work.
I do. That's the thing is, I think I'm like self-sabotaging a little bit.
Yeah.
Because this script is so important to me because I want to like make it, you know? And so I have a deadline because there's a fellowship I want to enter and it's almost like I'm self-sabotaging. So, I didn't finish it in time, you know? So yeah, so you guys just tell me to shut up and write.
No, finish
Got
it
this,
in
Becca.
time.
Let's do it.
You know, I'm gonna, before we go into like finish it in time, because you never know if you're gonna get it. You never know if you don't get it and you get a connection, because there was a mentorship that I submitted early this year. I didn't get it, but I got a published author to offer me a partial critique.
Oh wow!
So you never know what you're gonna get out of submitting. So
I'm just like the fellowship that I'm entering. I'm scared to I'm actually scared to death that I'll get it because the actual prize is the person taking you around and introducing you to all these different filmmakers and producers and like production companies, which is my worst nightmare. But if I want to make this film, I have to get over it and I have to do it. So it's like, there's like a huge fear thing, I think, going on.
Are you afraid of meeting new people, or are you afraid of getting into the industry?
No, I am painfully shy. And I'm very good at like hiding it, and when I'm comfortable with people, like I really open up and I'm fine and you know, but when I'm meeting new people, especially people of power or like have authority or like can change my life in some way, I tend to completely embarrass myself, clam up, say stupid things, and so I've been working on that. So So
And
yeah,
also,
so
when
winning
you're
would
on
be
screen, it's very
terrifying.
easy. Yeah.
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 But I have to finish the script first, so let's do this.
Yes.
You can do it.
Yes.
You can do it. Baby,
Yes.
I'm
You
working more
definitely can do
tomorrow
it.
than you
Oh my
were.
god, just talking about it, I am drenched in sweat right
Oh,
now. I'm
no.
so glad you guys can't see me. I'm literally like probably gonna have to like, oh my god, I'm literally
Oh,
sweating. Like I'm
oh, Becca, man, I
I mean,
used
you're
to.
flush. You're flush. I'm gonna, but
I am so flushed. This
you
is
deserved
horrible.
it. You
Oh,
deserve it. You're such a
yes, I used
hardworking
to like pam, pam,
person,
pam.
and
Terrible.
you're just a wonderful
Oh,
person. Like, who wouldn't want to meet you? Like that's how we gotta have to reverse the conversation. It's not
oh
like
god.
Dan, you
I know I'm
meeting
gonna
Dan.
need
No,
you
they
guys, like
having
especially if I get this, I'm gonna need you guys to like help
they
me.
are having the honor and the pleasure to meeting you, not the other way.
I'm
Yep,
totally
that
gonna
is right.
turn into a beat right now. Thank you so much,
Oh,
though. I really
don't
appreciate
worry. You are not alone in this feeling. I am super, 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 super,
it.
super like I'm very much an introvert, and I
Same.
everything I've ever done has put me like where I have to be in front of people performing in some way. And I've always had to tell whether I'm doing an event for fitness, and you literally have to be on the stage, and if I'm the one leading the routines, I'm like I literally have to mentally be somebody else because I'm like, it is totally not me.
So
But then
true.
people always want to meet you after because they're like, oh, I loved
Yes.
your routines we had, and I'm like, oh, you're talking to me.
Yes.
And I
Oh.
was in a band one time, and they would always want you to like talk between songs. I'm like,
Yeah.
let her do it, drummer, keyboard, somebody, somebody.
Yeah.
Oh,
Please don't make me do this.
not me, not me.
Oh god.
Oh
Yeah.
God. So
Okay.
I did the
I
same
feel
thing
that
with
energy.
music.
Got
So
it.
I'm like, I'm an introvert and I'm a homebody. Like
Yes.
I just want to be at home. I don't
Yep.
want to go anywhere.
Yep.
And I just did the same thing Nia does with like fitness I did with music. So I was like in musicals, doing
Oh my
solos,
god.
bands, doing all
Mhm.
that. And people are like, oh my God, you're such an extrovert. And I'm like, no, I just want to go home.
I think that's the key
When I
though,
used
like
to
you
do the
said.
musicals, the first time they're like, "Man, we need stage crew people." I'm like, "The people who work in the back and wear black clothes and don't have to say anything, don't have to be seen, sign me up." And I was never in the musical band
Yep.
or on the stage singing after that. I was
Yeah.
stage crew from that moment on.
Yep. Yep. I know. I'm always on the crew. That's my film experience is the crew where I can just hide in the back, get what
Mhm.
people need, and do
Yep.
that.
You set things up, make sure everything's where it needs to
Yeah.
be. People have what they need.
I was the talent.
You
I'm
see,
like,
that's the
why?
thing is that's what I want. Like I had to really sit down and think about what do I want? Like what have I always wanted? I have always wanted to make a film. I have always wanted to direct it, but I have been way too scared to do any of it. And so
Mm.
again, I am sweating just talking about it. Like what? I got to get over this. This is good
Yeah,
practice.
yes,
Good
Yeah.
practice.
yes.
I mean, whenever you need some hyping, you let me know.
Or
Yeah.
That's
just
I
like
love hyping
tips
people.
on how to become other people. Like you were saying, like that you had to
Mm,
become somebody
yeah.
else to
Yes.
do it.
Yes.
Like that's what I'm gonna have to do.
It really is.
So
When I was in a
you
band,
know
I had to do
you
that, and definitely
yeah
whenever I'm on a stage with my fitness. It's easier with my class because I know
yeah
them, but
Yeah,
whenever I do an event and it's like people I don't know and I have to be on the stage and I'm the one in the middle because 'cause I'm
yeah.
directing everyone, I literally have to like it feels
Like
like an outer body experience. I have to
yeah, I
be
yeah.
need to do
somebody
that.
else.
That's what I need to
I
do.
the other thing that I can compare it if you ever been in a job that you it doesn't have to be a call center job, but if you have to answer the phone,
Yeah,
almost all of us have a phone voice. So
that's true.
you technically have to like take that phone voice and create a
Okay.
personality with it.
Yeah, you're right. Because I was an assistant for a few years, and so that was all it was doing notes, calls, and things like that. And so,
Yeah,
and I was so out of my comfort zone, but
yeah.
I managed to like, yeah,
Cause
you're right.
Because I have a call center voice and then I have a voice for kids because I do work in a
Oh,
museum
yeah.
that is for kids. So
Yeah.
everyone's like, you change. And I'm like, they're little people. I cannot treat them the way I will treat an adult.
Right.
So I would just be like, hi. And they're like, why you're so happy? I'm like, they're kids. You have
Oh, I
to,
love that.
you know.
Oh,
Andrea, I feel this so hard. Oh my God. Just want to cry, want to run, want to crawl under something and hide.
great.
It's like,
But in order to get into this position, I do have to write the script. So
yes. So are we ready then? Let me
I
pull this
am.
timer
You
up.
guys got me ready. I am ready. You did
Good.
it.
All right. We are your hype people.
Thank you.
All right. Sharing our timer, our lovely timer. We've got a Laura timer. Yay. And if I pull it up all the way, you guys can see it. Look how lovely that is. 30 minutes for our first sprint, guys. We got this. Again, I told you it's getting late, so the tongue tying is beginning. So don't mind me. You guys can figure out what I'm saying. It's all good. Here we go. Sprint number 1. Let's pull everybody down like this. This is nice. This is nice. In 3, 2, 1. Happy sprinting, everyone. Let's go. Okay, that is the end of the first sprint. We do. Did things get done?
I wrote stuff.
We'll
Anything
take
good?
it. We'll take it.
I did good. I wrote a couple scenes. It's kind of an action sequence though, so it's like I might have to switch some scenes around later, but like because I want it to build, but like yeah. Like I'm not sure which I don't know. It's fine. I did a few scenes. It was good. It was good.
Okay.
Well, I got startled. I was like very much into what I was writing.
Oh.
I got 536 words, and I am sure that I'm gonna finish this episode in this stream. So, because I am
Nice.
like getting near the end, and I'm actually in the part that I knew from the start that I wanted to write this, and this is what I've been like writing towards. So I'm like, yes, that's what I was like. And Neil was like, so how'd you go? And I'm like, what?
Oh.
It's already done? No.
Yeah, no, I was kind of the same way. I was working, and then at some point I was like, "Let me see how much time we have left," and it was like 11 seconds. I was like, "Well," but I wanted to flesh out a character so that I could give them because most of this is already written, so I'm in the rewrite phase where I try to like give the characters more personality because usually my characters the first time through they're kind of flat. They say the things I need them to say, they go where I need them to go, but their personalities don't always pop out. So now and then as I'm giving this person more personality, I'm like, I don't like their name.
I hate
It
that.
just didn't feel like them anymore. So I was like, let me change their name. So I went ahead and changed their name. And now I'm redoing as I'm redoing, I'm like, okay, I like this better. So
Okay.
it's more like it sounds like them. So
Okay.
hopefully this is going well. I think we'll
Oh,
see
that's
when it's all
awesome.
done. Oh goodness. So how did everybody in the chat do? I'm gonna try and scooch back to where I see the first updates, and then we'll go through some of the questions. And we will have a second question for tonight. Christian got 903 words. Nice job. And a some deep mystery. I ate dinner and carved a pumpkin.
That's awesome.
Fantastic. That is awesome. Pretty name for a project. That's to Essie. I really need to stop messing with the cover. I don't know why I'm in my. I do that too. Sometimes I will just fuss and fuss and fuss over the littlest details, and then I'm like, no. What if I change the whole people on the cover? I don't know why I do this. So I feel that. Uh, Somber Honey got 348 words and lots of chatting with friends. Yay! Renee, I had dinner and watched the Notion new updates. Oh,
They're
very
so
cool.
good. They're
Are they?
so good.
I
Oh,
just skipped it,
I'm
so I don't
excited.
know what's the update. I'm like, Tiffany will tell
Yep,
me.
you'll tell us. You'll let us
You
know.
can
I'm like, if it's.
you can redesign your layouts now.
Huh?
Like the layout of your page, you can
Uh-huh.
move the properties to different places now and different things to different places so that you can put it where it makes the most sense for your brain.
Really? Ooh,
Oh.
you know I
As
I'm
like
well
glad.
as you can create forms in Notion so that
Ooh.
whatever you're doing, like if you were to say to do maybe a collab form or something like that, it automatically goes into one of the tables, like all of the things that people are saying. As well as
Ooh.
there's like an email now that Notion has. I haven't delved far into that one. And then there's also well, they always had the marketplace, but now they're kind of
Mhm.
bringing it, I think, a little bit more in. So yeah.
Ooh, this is going to be interesting.
Nice.
Mhm.
I'm
Like I
glad
said,
my
I haven't
notion
built
is
a lot
close.
because I had other things going in my head, but I did notice that they did a whole rollout yesterday that was like a really long event where they talked about a lot of
Mm.
stuff. So.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I feel like as soon as I open my Notion, I'm going to try and move things.
Well,
I just
See,
feel
this
I
is
haven't
why
seen it.
I have
It
mine
hasn't hit
close.
mine yet. It hasn't hit my Notion yet, so I don't know
Mm.
how long it's going to take for it to roll out to absolutely everybody.
Mm.
wow. Oh, that sounds really cool though.
Nice.
Um, Somber Honey's gonna head to bed. Good night. Start the next sprint. All right. Yes, get some rest. It is late. Good night, Somber Honey. Jessica got 169 words for that sprint and spent most of it crocheting. Oh, making the most beautiful things. Jessica's got some talent while trying to figure out how this portal to the underworld looks. Why do I love that so much?
I
I
know.
get it, but I do. Jabria, a solid 350 to 400 words, ended up rewriting from scratch, and I think I might be able to tie this into a larger project.
Ooh.
Ooh, I love that. Nice. Joanne said, not much done. In terms of writing, the stream but managed to finish my personal budgeting spreadsheet for October. That's nice. Yeah, we like budgeting things, getting things under control. I like that. I'm counting that as a win tonight. Yes, absolutely. Katie said, I tried to put into words the aesthetic and comps for this little secret project. I love that. Yay, Katie. Alicia, after revising 10 chapters earlier, I decided to read. So that's what I did. Nice. Yeah, I think whatever we choose for the last sprint is going to be my wind down and read something sprint as well.
Okay.
Melissa said, does it count if I made a name for the project I'm working on? Project ADD, A Delicate Dance. Yes, that counts, ma'am. That's a lovely project name. Can't help but notice there's a lot of people that haven't liked the video. Look at Lee looking out. Thank you, friend. Support our beautiful host. Yay. Yes, thank you. I figured out how to make my title page graphic to have a transparent background. Nice cream color pages. Here I come. Oh, that sounds cool. Now debating if I want to make a grilled cheese or popcorn.
Oh.
I don't eat cheese, but I know that people love grilled cheese. But grilled cheese or popcorn, I don't think you can go wrong either way.
It's true.
Why can't you have both? I sometimes do both.
There you go.
Well, I said popcorn.
Well, yeah, popcorn is like your veggie side.
Right?
Corn.
Yeah, it's corn.
JC said, I got a few pages read during that sprint. Nice. Rachel said, also remember that I'm supposed to be putting together a wintry D&D game come January. I'm kind of want a Norse God versus Santa Claus. I love that. Yes.
Fun.
That does sound fun.
Oh, I yawned. Oh,
No. Becca, you're a black coaster. What?
No, the earliest. And
You're supposed to be holding it down for us, Becca. No.
I hit it.
Don't fade, no.
Oh my gosh.
Notion updates are also. I figured Tiffany would explain it all later. Right. I missed your comment before. For some reason, my brain didn't compute it. It happens. I opened my doc and then opened TikTok. Sasha, what are we doing? I'm gonna love these new updates. I think I am too. Just the idea that I can more easily move things around. Sold. Aww, that is so sweet. They're like, I missed you too. So got my kids ready for bed. That's a win. Stephanie found out a book to read for the next 30 minutes and got into a comfy clothes. Oh yeah, I do like getting into the comfy clothes. That's definitely wind down time.
Sadly, I'm on jeans still.
Oh,
Esther's like, I'm not risking getting in my comfy clothes
Yeah.
yet. That's the
If I
risk.
get on my pajamas, I'll be like, the 45
Same.
minutes gonna be a nap. Hopefully, I will
Same.
wake up.
Same. If I get in my comfy clothes, it'll be during the last sprint, not before.
yeah.
Mm-mm. I stood on a giant crack in the ground with a gust of wind and inky black water that oozes out of it until it's a big enough pool for several people to go through.
Ooh,
Ooh, that
I
sounds
love it.
scary and exciting. I would read that. I was about to say, why not have both girls? Jabria, I think that everybody wants you to just have everything you want. So why choose? There you go. Right? Not the yawn. She did it. I went with both. Yes.
Oh, yay!
Just like stay with us, Becca.
You can do it.
Oh gosh, that's so fun. I mean, when I yawn, it's not because I'm tired. My ADD brain is going too fast, and the yawn restarts to cool off. Oh, I have heard that. So yeah, the yawn is like trying to give yourself a minute to like catch up. So plus an apple because why not? Yeah, I mean you really went for it. I love that, Jabria. You went for it,
Yeah,
and
you got your carb, you got cheese, you got your vegetable, and you got your fruit.
you
That's a
got it all.
balanced meal.
Salt
You
and
got it all.
sweetie and salt and sweetie.
Yes.
See, I'm already
Love that.
slurring my words. Salty and sweet. I'm all like salt and sweetie. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
I love this.
All right. So this is she said, "Ooh, this is for next year." She's oh, I should have saved this one for question number 2. Let's
Right.
see. Where are our question number ones? Oh, Andrew said, "I'm working on 3 projects I don't have any hope of finishing this year." And Summer Honey said, I don't think there's anything more I'll be finishing before the end of the year, but there's plenty I'll be making progress on. Nice. Um, let's see. Sierra said, Project Oak is absolutely one I want to finish this year. 4.5 years of drafting and revising 500K is enough
Wow.
for the moment. All right. Wow, that's a chunky baby.
Yep.
I was like in shock, and that led to a yawn.
We might start falling apart here. Guys, we're gonna do our best. Jabria said, not really a project because I have no intention on publishing, but I started a silly short story challenge a few months ago to fall back in love with writing, and I'm excited to finish it. Nice. That sounds really cool. I love that. Laura said, I'm looking forward to drafting my queer adult dark romance called A Study in Demonology. One chapter written so far is a throuple with a secret society and murders.
Ooh.
Yes. Jessica said, I do not have a project that I can finish this year because TKMK will be way too long for that. And it's all I have planned for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
You will make lots of progress on it, though. You will. Alicia says, I'm looking forward to drafting my next project. I'm starting it next month. As for the next year, oh, well, you know what? We're going to come back to next year for the next one. Da, da, da. So I'm going to keep that one started. Katie said, I'm excited to hopefully finish edits on my debut novel, at least dev edits. Who knows if I can get line and copy done, but I think the book can be solid with pacing, plot, emotional beats. I'll be happy.
Oh, yeah.
That's exciting, Katie. Not finished necessarily, but I do want to make a dent in the next round of edits for Project Portrait. Nice. And one more. All I'm obligated to do. Sky's like, just let me finish what my obligations are, and we're gonna call that a win. I feel that. Yes. Yeah. All right. Speaking of finishing things, guys, let's hop into sprint number 2. We're gonna roll this. We're gonna roll this back. We've only been talking for 15 minutes, so that's not bad.
Oh wow. Okay.
So 15 minutes
There's
or
2
40.
new ones down at the bottom, Nia.
Oh, we got two more? Cool. Let me pause this. Let's find our new ones. I'm going to go back over here. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Believe we got Stephanie here. I'm working on finishing up a novella plus doing major rewrites for Christmas, new titles, and covers. Awesome. And Somber said, he said, "Oh, question. I'm planning to and really hoping to finish the first draft of my second chance romance by the end of the year." Awesome. You guys, we got this. We're going to have each other's back to help each other get as far as we can in these projects that we want to get further in and finish those projects that we definitely want to finish. Does anybody on screen want to share what they have to finish this year before we crank into our next sprint?
Just my screenplay. I want to finish.
Screenplay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to finish Morena, and there's a few. hmm, I will say 3 releases for Pen Name Sally for this year, and then like I'm done. Everything. If I do anything else, it's gonna be for next year. Just trying to get ahead,
Awesome.
because that's what we're hoping for, that we can end 2024 ahead. We shall see.
Yeah, I have a couple of things that I want to finish for Codename Penny, so that I can get her relaunched this January. So, fingers crossed that I can get these two things that I want to get really done and finished and out there in 2024 to kind of kick off 2025. So I really hope I can finish them and get things rolling. I'm excited. I've already been like kind of like putting some stuff out there, so now I feel like okay, people know that things are coming, so I have to follow through. So I put it out because I'm like, okay, it's time for me to like really like get the little fire lit under me because otherwise I'm like, oh, well, I didn't tell anybody, so I can just keep procrastinating and taking my time.
Yep.
Once you start telling people, then it's like, oh, okay, now you got to do the thing that you've been telling people that you're going to do.
I know.
So that's why I did it. That's why, because I knew if I didn't say anything, that I could just keep pushing it off. And there's no reason to keep pushing it off. It, like there's things that are ready. We can go. We can rock and roll. So so fingers crossed it all goes well. All right. We're going to have the same question for sprint 2 and 3. And it's going to be about what project are you most looking forward to in 2025. And I'm going to get that finished written out for you guys, but we're going to go ahead and get started. This is our longest sprint, 45 minutes. So let's go. All right, welcome back. That is the end of our second sprint. Ah, how did you guys do on that one? Hopefully it went well.
I wrote more things.
We like to hear it.
I did a couple more scenes, so but like I said, it's action, so it's going back and forth. But I'm on page 42.
Nice.
Nice.
Yay.
Getting there, getting there.
I got 572 words and finished the episode, and I flesh out the outline for the next episode. So I'm just like 2 episodes away of finishing this.
Wow.
Woohoo. And I finished up the part that I was working on with the person who I changed their name and kind of spruced up their personality a little bit, and was able to start working on the next one. So I'm very excited. I do not know how I'm going to break this story up though, because I want to try and break it up into kind of episodes, but it's the relationship is only going to follow mainly one person. There's other characters that will get their stories as we go on. So now I'm like, what's the best way to break this up? Because I want to offer one part as a freebie, kind of to hook people in to the story and see if they're interested. Then they'll start maybe buying the short stories. But I think I'm gonna do it in I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it in 3 or 4 parts for
Okay.
this particular break it up, but it's going to follow one main love interest character. So I'm going to need which I know when it's like kind of fantasy and paranormal, people are like more apt to follow shorts following one character or one couple. So hopefully that's going to work.
Yeah.
So, but I'm excited for it. So it's coming along nicely, I think. So let's see how everybody in the chat did. Oh my goodness, look at how many people are still hanging out. That's awesome.
We're holding
um,
strong. We're
I
holding.
I know. Hello, Heather. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. A very early good morning from Germany. Good morning. So glad you're here to join us.
Wow.
Bria got 0 words. A very good meal eaten. Yay. Calling it a night. Catch y'all tomorrow. Good night, Jabria. About 200 words. Lost track. Hey, you got words. It's okay. I lose track all the time. But you got words. That's the important thing. So awesome. Finished the cover finally and started eating dinner because I forgot. Ma'am, I'm pretty sure you're on our time zone, but you know what? You're eating. So we're gonna call
At
that a
least
win.
you ate. At
Yes,
least
we're
you
gonna call that a
ate.
win. You remembered and you ate.
But geez,
Oh,
please.
right.
Put a reminder.
Crabs, nice. Yes. Christian with
Woo.
811 words. Awesome.
Killing it.
Laura said, I ate a pumpkin chocolate chip muffin. I bet it was good now that I know that pumpkin muffins are delicious. I was brave enough to make some, and that I'm shocked at how delicious it was. So yay for the chocolate chip muffin. Mm, I'm so glad I tried it. And now I feel like I've been missing out all this
Good.
time. I actually want to make some more. I want to make some more. My kids are like, yeah, you can make more of that. So I got some more pumpkin puree, and I'm definitely going to make some more. I'm also going to make more banana bread because the banana bread is always
Yes.
always on point. So I'll be making both for the foreseeable future.
Over.
Oh my gosh. So good. So good. 361 words, and I'm so tired. I have set my alarm for stream 4. Yay, because 3 is too early for me. Yay. We will see you sometime tomorrow. That stream 3 might be a little too early for me, but I might try to wake up and say hi. Hello, joined the sprint. Got 785 words. Raphael, way to go.
Nice.
And also welcome. Yay. All right, Joanne needs to sleep off this headache. Might doze off during the last sprint night. Good night, Joanne. Um, Melissa, 936 words.
That's
Hi.
fantastic.
Right? Awesome.
Mm.
And let's see. Katie, I came up to bed and continued putting my ideas together. Look at you. Going to bed did not stop her. I think I might pop off for bed now, though. Thank you for coming and hanging out, Katie. I'm sure we'll be seeing you around the streams later in the weekend. And it's barely 9 p.m. in Arizona. Raphael's like, I got time.
And it's so funny you say that, and it's all like, oh my God, it's almost my bedtime and it's 9 o'clock. So, you know. But to be fair, Snake, my cat, has gotten into a habit of trying to wake me up at 4 a.m. every morning now for his food. And it's like I put him off and I try to ignore him, you know, as much as possible. There's only so much you can ignore. Jump.
Yes.
And wake up, wake up, wake up. And you're like, okay, you know, and I yeah. So I'm usually up by 5 and like, yeah. So that's why I do get tired earlier.
Yeah. The fur babies will make sure that they get your attention in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah.
For me, it's easy because I'm a light sleeper. Loki, he sleeps on his pet bed, but sometimes he just wants to get all the way under the covers, like where my husband and my feet are, under the blanket. So he knows not to wake up my husband because my husband will not wake up. So he's tried it though, and he just goes in our face. So this is Loki's head, and he's like this. Yes. And he breathes really loud because he kind of like snorts because of his puggy nose.
And they're
but
so
it's just like this. So I'll literally wake up like
yes, and you can't get
in
mad.
my face. And all I have to do is either I'll lift up the blanket.
Right.
And if my husband feels me lifting up the blanket, my husband will help. He doesn't wake up. He's just, it's like autopilot where we lift up the blanket, Loki goes down to our feet and swirls around.
It's so cool.
Until he gets comfortable. I don't know how
that is so cute.
Oh
it
my
is,
God.
which is why we tolerate it. But he knows that if he goes in my husband's face, my husband's not going to wake up. My husband does not wake up until I lift the blanket. And then my husband's like...
That is so cute.
Amazing. Oh my God. Yeah, you can't get mad. I mean, that's the thing is you really cannot get mad. It's so cute. It's just so cute.
They're just
especially when they're
trying to
like that.
Yeah, they're just politely trying to get your attention.
Just
like
a little breathing. You're like,
I mean, my dog is not polite, but she also knows how to not get into the bed. Like, we're not that kind of owners.
Esther's like, no, we're not doing
She's
that.
like, couch is not for you and the bed is not for you. You have your spaces. Like, she doesn't have a pet bed. She has a pillow, a human pillow, all for herself.
That is her.
So she is very comfortable. She usually just sleeps under my mom's bed, sometimes mine.
Okay.
Which is taller than my mom's, so she has plenty of space. But oh my God, because I sleep with my door closed.
Okay.
But she will go to my door and bark. And she'll bark and bark and bark until I open the door. And then she's like this.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's like 6:30 and I'm like, you're too pretty to get mad.
I know, you're just so cute.
They are.
Yeah,
honestly, my husband was always like, no dogs in the bed, no dogs in the bed. And then we got Loki, and my husband's like, oh, but he's cold.
Exactly.
And I'm like, you started this. He has a dog bed.
I know.
He has blankets.
Yeah, it's like we only have ourselves to blame. I'm 100% responsible for getting up at 4 a.m. because I can't. He's so sweet and like he's being so polite about it until he's not, and then it's like, but then it's still cute and like.
Yeah,
we can't help it.
Yeah.
Like,
I've never had pumpkin muffins. Yes, give it if you like muffins, give it a try. If you like banana bread and those kind of muffins like that, give it a try. I was shocked at how delicious it was. It was really good. Like whoever was watching the stream saw my amazement. I was terrified to try it. Like, I
Oh
picked off
my
the littlest, the tiniest piece,
Oh my gosh. And you're like,
but
oh
it was
wait,
really good.
it's really good.
Yes, he is so
Oh,
sweet.
And I'm like, I told her it's good. Like, if I say, because when I was working at the resort, they usually had around autumn time, they will release like pumpkin cake and they will have slices. So every time that I could go and work at the front desk, usually it was just at the back end, not the front desk, I
Mhm.
will go and get a piece of pumpkin cake and chai. And it was like the best thing. And then someone will be like, "Do you want a blueberry scone?" And I'm like, "Yes, of course!" Because pumpkin cake is not enough.
Oh
oh,
my god. Yeah, so I had a pumpkin cupcake for my birthday,
Mm.
and we have our favorite place. We have to drive all the way to, this town called Morehead City, and there's this cake company, and they were on Cupcake Wars or Cake Wars or something like that, so they
ooh.
they won. So their cupcakes are really good.
Mm.
So we have a favorite one that's in Raleigh. We have a favorite one that's in this town called Morehead City. So, we ended up twice going to the one in Morehead City because my son-in-law and we were the brave ones. We're like, "We're gonna try this pumpkin cupcake." So the first time was like a pumpkin drizzle or something, and then the second time when we went back, when me and my son-in-law were like, "These freaking pumpkin cupcakes are delicious." So my husband had to go back Sunday for more, and it was a pumpkin salted caramel. Oh my god, it was delicious. So I knew the cupcakes were good because I tried theirs, but that was theirs. They like make the best cupcakes, right?
Oh,
So, but me making pumpkin bread with my banana nut bread recipe, I
oh my
was skeptical. I was like, "It's gonna taste too pumpkin-y." I don't know, but it was good. So now I'm
mm,
very happy. I wanna have it all the time.
I want that now.
I want it now too.
Mm.
Oh, the pumpkin cake's a little sweeter than the bread. Yes, this is true. It was. It was. Yes, pumpkin bread is the same as muffins, and it just made in a different kind of pan. Yep. Um, so it's a great dessert. Yes. Pumpkin bread is the same. Oh, did I do that twice or did Heather pop
I
it
think
in
it just
twice?
repeated twice. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, get out of bed and take your meds so you can get back into bed and be even comfier. Thank you
True.
for that,
Yes,
Kate.
yes.
And okay, then I have the adjacent. Yes. All right. So how do we want to do our last sprint? Do we want to do a 130 or do we want to do like 2:15s or 20? How's everybody feeling? Do we
Let's
want
just
to go
do.
for it with a 30?
Yeah, let's just go for it.
Everybody good for that?
Yeah.
All right. So it'll be the same question and we will answer them until everybody falls asleep. No, we'll answer until we're done. So I am going to change it to sprint number 3. Oh, look, we did good. Another 15 minutes of chatting. So not bad, not bad. We're going to take it back. 30 minutes on the clock, friends. Sprint number 3 for all the marbles. Let's go. We got this. All right, guys, we did it. That is the end of the third sprint. Woohoo! How'd you guys do? We'll start with the folks on screen, and then everybody in the chat. You can let us know how you did. Or you can let us know how you did for the sprint or for the whole stream, whichever you want, and then we'll see what everybody's looking forward to for projects for 2025. How'd you do? Uh-oh.
Who's going
Tiffany?
first?
Oh, yeah. Tiffany's like, yeah, how did everybody do?
I wrote more stuff.
Me too. Yay. That's it. I definitely got further along. So, but that's all I got. I have nothing to add to it. I did write some stuff.
Good.
Nice. So I switched to I opened my Notion because what I needed to do for Marina's done for the night.
Okay.
So I opened my Notion and I'm working on my character pages for a project that there will be a video series about it, because I've been in the contemporary world for far too long, and my exposure to my vampires and witches is like limited to just Fridays and maybe Fridays and Saturdays, and I'm like, I need something more. So I am developing what I'm calling the a Hispanic dark academia YA contemporary fantasy. So yeah, it has like craft vibes, and there's a vibe of a Mexican soap opera that is called Rebelde, but it caught my attention that the Netflix show Elite is sort of similar to that, and I'm like, I can deal with that. That is kind of like the vibe. Boarding school, kids with a lot of money and power. Things
I love it.
happen.
Nice. I am still working in the paranormal that I'm working on for my pen name, and I don't know if it's because it's the season, it's the vibes, so I'm like just really having a lot of fun with it. But I just did my word count because I keep the word counter off while I'm working, so I'm not like in my head about how many words I'm getting, because a lot of it I have to go back and like reworking things. But 1,345 words for the stream. So I'm a happy camper. I think that went really well. Got things reworked in it, got stuff added to it. So yeah, I'm super happy with where I'm at. So let's see how everybody else did. Let me see. Alicia is going to bed. Hope you all have a good night. Good night, friend. I know Lisa was like in like the time warp void here, trying to figure out what the heck happened. I'm like, I told her how long we've been streaming, but she's like, I don't understand. She's like, was it 20 minutes or 2 hours? I'm like, somehow you got sucked temporarily into the void, because it's definitely been 2 hours since the last time she I guess looked. So I don't know what happened. I hope in that time that you got some things done. It's just not like just a blank of okay. So let us know if you figured it out, Lisa, because yeah, that's a little trippy. I'd be a little freaked out too, like, wait, what just happened? Because I'd want to know. I'd be like, okay.
She was probably having a lot of fun creating whatever she was creating.
Yep. She's like, welcome back, Lisa, right? We're glad you came back. Yeah, that's everybody's like, you must have been focusing really hard. So yay. 340 words. Yay, Kate. Way to go.
Okay,
Um,
Tiffany, what's
hey,
what's this?
Shannon. What's going on, Tiffany?
You got the updates?
Just having fun.
Uh-huh.
Okay, because he was like,
Oh,
oh, like what?
Just
What
some
happened?
things over here. Just having fun.
nice.
Pay me no mind.
Oh boy. Also, yes, translated a chapter, now getting breakfast. Yay. And Shannon said, I got words. I've been writing for several hours and I have nearly 3K words. Yay. Totally forgot about the storytellers where I would have worked alongside you guys. You're here now, Shannon.
And we
And
still
we're
have 2 more days. So you have Saturday and Sunday if you need to work on some more.
exactly. This guy says, so for the stream, I finished my cover, had dinner, formatted my book, and got it in before the deadline.
Wow.
Definitely, we're gonna call all that is winning, for sure.
That is a huge success.
10,001 words for the night, somber, some deep
Nice.
mystery. Way to go!
10,000? Did you just
Um,
say 10,000?
what? How many zeros
Or did
is
you
it?
say 1,000? In my head, I thought you said 10,000. I was all
I
like,
maybe did
I don't
1,001
know.
words for the night. Whatever the delirium is setting in.
well, the delirium
Um,
could be for
was
me
it?
too, of going like,
No. How
I
many
whoa.
didn't.
zeros
I
is it?
didn't even. I didn't. There's two. I
There's
didn't
just
even
one
hear the
thousand one.
number.
I
I
didn't
was just
know.
like, "Ooh, that's a lot of words."
Good, man.
That's it.
Yeah. I see a 10. I see a 1.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. Either way, good job.
Yeah.
We're happy. We'll take it.
Mhm.
Amanda said, I'm struggling with this chapter. I think I need to sleep on it and then maybe take a long walk through the woods to see if that jostles the ideas.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be
That sounds like a
strolling
plan.
during the day. I mean, if you're safe doing that during the night, go and do you. But
Yeah, that's
hopefully
definitely a
you'll do
vibe.
that during the day.
I'm not doing that here. There's too many wild
Yeah.
animals and giant raccoons and other things that, yeah. At least I'm not doing it alone, but it'd be super cool. Heather said, I was in my DMs verifying some 2025 speaking details and read 2 pages of the editing craft book that I've been working on. But I'm off to bed and nodding off. Yes. Good night, Heather.
Good night, Heather.
Not much of that was in the last sprint because my brain is done. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think mine's probably getting there too. Yes, and good night, good night, good night. And that's hi, Rachel from Shannon. I did say 10,000.
Okay.
See, it's not
I
you,
didn't know
Becca.
if it was
It's
me. I
me.
was all like, did she say, whoa?
I'm, it was totally me. I thought so too. Yes. Okay. I mean, I created a few characters in The Sims. That
Now
sounds fun.
that
I
explains
wasn't
the
sure.
time suck.
Yeah. It,
That
I
explains
can
it.
feel like I've been on The Sims for 5 minutes and it's been a whole day.
Yeah.
So that is Sims time. The Sims
Yeah.
time, human time warp thing that happens is real. You don't feel like it's been that long, but there have been times where I'm like, I haven't been on that long. It's been a whole weekend. So
Yeah. I'm
yeah,
like, I'm
I'm
just
like,
gonna
I
play
should
for like
probably
an
sleep.
hour or
I probably
two, and like 6 hours later, I'm like, oh my god, why I'm so stiff? I haven't been moving.
can't
I'm just like
move.
here,
Stomach is
just this.
rumbling.
My eyes
Hands
are
hurt.
burning.
The eye burning. That is
Yeah.
so real. Yeah.
I'm like
Man.
looking through all the options and finding the counter that you want
Mhm.
and the color of wallpaper or paint that you want.
Oh, and when you're
You
building
know.
a character, trying to get their nose exactly how you want their nose, like every little thing is a time suck. So yes,
Yeah.
The Sims. Now that you mentioned The Sims, we're like, okay,
Yeah.
we know what happened. You're
Yeah.
fine.
I believe your 20 minutes were 20 minutes. I believe it.
I said, but I'm also right. No, it was me. It was me. I was like, whoa.
It's still awesome. Yeah, of course.
It
But
is. Yeah, we're still happy with the 1,000 words.
yeah.
We're still happy. Do we think it's fair to just trust the timer, or do we think I stopped working and forgot? I feel like the timer is correct. It's more likely because I'm usually, yeah. I mean, the timer was doing what the timer was supposed to do.
Yeah.
So Lisa, we think you fell into the time warp.
Yeah.
Let's talk about. Let's talk. Take a long walk around the park after dark. That that could inspire some stories, especially this time of year. Find a spot for us to spark conversation. Just singing out loud. Oh yeah. I have not opened The Sims, and yeah, same. I'm like, I
Wow.
don't have time. I absolutely can't do it. If I do it, nothing else is gonna get done. I know
I'm
this.
on wigs. I'm glad that I'm on wigs. Not Mons, wigs.
Oh, those were the writing though. Lisa, I'm so sorry. It's funny because I could feel myself slipping into the time warp. Like I blacked out and woke up with 3 new characters and no idea what time it was. That's what happened. It has happened to
Yeah.
all of us, Lisa. You are not alone in this. We've all done this. It's The Sims. It's what happens.
I get that with building. Like, I'm like, how many
Building is
builds I've
worse.
done? And it's like 4 buildings later.
Yeah.
I'm
When you
like,
do apartment
oh,
buildings or row of townhouses, like
yes.
I'm like, how
You're
did
like,
how did I build all this? And my kids are like, where have you been for the last 24 hours? I'm like, oh, that's how I built all this.
yeah,
Yeah. It was characters for Blonde Murder House. And you got in the character warp. Yep,
yeah.
it's real. This one guy's eyes took me forever. Told you. Told you. All
We're
right, we
we're
have
losing Becca. She's
I know
joining
you're losing me at this
there.
point. We're losing me. So let's
No,
run
it's
through.
just
No.
it's Snake. He's like, because I normally do go to bed at 9, and so he's like, what the hell
But
is going on? Like,
Yeah.
why aren't we
Why?
going to bed?
That's
And
so
so he's
cute.
giving me like the cute eyes and like he's trying to rub up against. So I'm just like trying to keep him calm over here. He's just like,
aw,
I don't understand what's happening because we
So
got to get up at
cute.
4. Like this
we're
is a
almost done, Snake. We're almost done. I promise. Let's run
That's
through
so
these
cute.
really quick. Um, Heather said, "Pen name vampire. Why choose next year? Nice. I'm looking forward to drafting my next project. I'm starting next month. Woohoo! As for next year, I'm excited to write the next story in my first fight series. Awesome. Laura said, Veins of Decay. My take on the queer vampire throuple with lots of angst and melancholy ends in tragedy
oh,
as the house falls into decay. So do the occupants. Laura
oh.
might be a duology. We'll see. Oh my word, Laura. Let me finish Laura's because she's got 3 parts. If I get an agent for Seeds of Doubt and things go well, I'll be drafting the second book in the series, Nightmare Lane, Glint of Teeth. Glint of Teeth, Piranha Person. What? Laura, what in the world? And if I need to draft a separate middle grade, I'll be working on Mama Long. This title is putting visions in my head. Mama Long Eyes. Okay. In the vein of Find Him Where You Left Him Dead, but middle grade, a terrifying ghost woman haunting
That's so funny.
an optometry practice. Laura, why are you putting these images in my head at midnight?
I know. Right? The dreams we're gonna have.
I'm like, no, I gotta get that image out of my head. Mama Long Eyes. Oh, goodness. Let me see. Okay. SC said project portraits, edits, and possibly getting my act together and querying it. Yes, SC, you can do it. Jessica says, I'm definitely looking forward to hopefully editing and possibly publishing Potions and Pleasures. And of course, having edits done and beginning release on TKMK. Woohoo. Melissa says, hoping to draft 0 of Delicate Dance done in early January, just about to hit 20K. So we'll see. Woohoo! That's exciting. Katie says, I have book 2 and my tennis soulmates to write and finish for 2026. Yay! Plus, I would like to write another book, maybe a romantasy. That yes, yes. Maybe another tennis soulmate book. We'll see. Oh my gosh, I say yes to the romantasy. Essie had a 202. Oh, and maybe a cozy novella. Y'all know I love the cozies. So I'm here for it. Stephanie said, explaining my fantasy adventure novel, currently 25K. Also working on drafting 3 more novels in my small romance world. Nice. My goal is to get back into a routine of writing and posting, writing content more consistently. That's awesome, Stephanie. Yes. Amanda said, I'm excited to get to my small town apostolary horror. Ooh, doing it in apostolary? That is so cool. There's a love triangle and ghosties and the coast. I've been working on it for years, and it's time to get it out of my brain. Yes, ma'am. Sky, again, all I'm obligated to do. I'm believing, I already told you. I believe in you, Sky. You're going to do this.
Yes.
Sasha said, I'm hoping to query my queer wife contemporary and starting on book 2 within the series because a side character earned her own story. Oh, I love it when the side characters stand out. She is so spunky. Why is it always the side characters? Because we fall in love with them. They deserve. They're the hero in the side characters are the hero in their story.
Yep.
You know, they're the main character in their own story. In my wildest dreams, I'd love to start on Project Deep Shadows in 2025, but realistically, I'll probably be a project bite focused year. Woohoo! So it looks like you got options. I love that. And Shanna said, I'm looking forward to publishing the next book in my series, A Curse of Wings and Gems, going through second round revisions now, and hope to complete the next book of Curse of Spike and Smoke.
Nice.
Awesome. As he says, write a cozy fantasy novella I have been dreaming about. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes to that. Let's go back to the live. All right, guys. Anybody on stream? What are you looking forward to next year?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I definitely have projects that I want to work on, but I find that lately, like I get like really excited about something, and then a month later, it's a different project. So I'm gonna wait until 2025 before I decide which one, because I think I know what I'm going to do, but
Anybody else? I know y'all have things.
Yeah, I do. I'm excited about a summer collab because that's kind of like gonna open for some characters that will hopefully help me connect to a possible royal romance series. And that's like pen name Sally. I'm also excited to get into another serialized story, but this time is witches and necromancers. So that's something to look forward. And hopefully, this project that I am working on characters, I will love to have it drafted and hopefully have it ready for query in 2025. If not, possibly the K-pop book will be ready for querying. Either or both. Who knows if I manage all of that.
oh my gosh.
There's a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get 2 more short stories done for NV James, and then I want to get several done for Codename Penny. So I'm excited for all of that. I don't want to push myself, like I've set what I want to do, and then there's what I really would love to do.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna focus on what's realistic first.
Yeah.
Because I have so many projects. Like I wish I could be that person who could just write everything that I wanted to write and just put it all out there, but it just takes me way too long. So I've had to, over the last couple years, realize, hey, you're not that person who can just write them and put them out. Write them. I'm not that person.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Now, if it was my bread and butter, I would not be okay with it. I would probably lock myself in a room and force myself to do it. But I'm in a position where I can take my time. So I'm fortunate in that. But at the same time, I don't want to take forever.
Right. Right.
So I've got to find that balance between, how fast I can realistically write and, how much I want to actually get done, and then what I need to do, if I want to make this a viable, career, that can actually pay me, maybe. That would be nice. That would be nice. So and Lisa said, I don't really have a lot of goals writing wise, but for the next year, I'm hoping to be ready to move out by this time next year.
Ooh.
Go, Lisa. Yes, we are hoping that for you. Oh,
yeah.
Shannon said, I dreamed about a short story last week. That's what I've been working on for the last 2 days, and I don't really think this is a short story now with 8.4K words, although I'm near the end. It could still, depending on how much you have left to go, it could still end up being a short. If you just said I'm less than halfway, then I'd be like, you're moving into novella. But if you're almost near the end, it could still possibly be a short with 8.4K words. So I think anything under 18K is probably going to safely land you in the shorts categories.
Yeah.
Once you start hitting the 20 with formatting and all the back matter and stuff, you're scooching into novella territory.
Yeah.
Or novelettes. I guess they've got like more names for as you break down the word.
Right.
Novelettes, novella, I think I just finished chapter 100 of Project Oak. Woo, that took a few weeks for that one. Ignoring the rewrites. I'll need for ignore that. Yay. Yay. We'll ignore the rewrites. Let's see. The same world as my books in is fantasy romance. Oh, so nice. I love it when we can play with a world for a while.
Yeah.
That's super cool. And Sky loves necromancy. I mean, we love it in the paranormal realms almost as much as werewolves. Mm-hmm. Necromancy for the win. I have so many whips and I need to finish. A couple of them are short stories, but so many are novels now. Yeah, sometimes it's just not going to be short. You just got to let it be what it needs to be.
Sometimes it's series. Sometimes you think it's just a single book, and then you keep working on it, and you're like, it's not a single book.
Right?
It's gonna be 3. It might be 5. It might be 10. Oh no.
Right. All right, guys, we have made it to the end. Does anybody want to do a short outro to let everybody know where you'll be at next?
I'll be around.
Actually, I'll be on your channel on Tuesday.
Yes, you can hang out with us on Tuesday, so that'll be fun. So come do our productivity sprints. It'll be just like this, 30, 45, 30. We'll chat in between. Tiffany and I should have a small town world coming up at the beginning of November, but we will let you know for sure. Usually it's the first Saturday, but sometimes we have to make it the second Saturday. Depending on schedules. So look forward to those if you're building those worlds. And yeah, Esther will be streaming I'll be streaming. Tiffany
Yeah.
will be streaming, and Becca
We're
will be
doing
showing up.
a Halloween stream on Thursday.
Yes, the Halloween.
So if you would like to dress up, come dressed up, even though we won't be able to see you, but you can send us pictures. I mean, that works for me. And I am a fan of the fun costumes because someone asked if they are a writer, could they come as an author? And I love it.
So funny.
I
Yeah,
have been a photographer and came as a tourist. So there you
yeah.
go. I
That is
I will
love
be
hilarious.
there. I
it.
haven't decided what my costume is, but my work schedule is they're doing a thing at the gym for the kiddies. So my class is actually going to be early, so I get to be home. I'm like, yay, I can dress up and hand out candy. So I will probably most likely be there. So
And
haven't
I will
decided.
have spooky um, prompts for people if you would like to write to
Ooh,
those as well.
Oh wow.
prompts
Ooh.
are fun.
Yeah.
So
I'll be
lots and lots
streaming
coming up,
Fridays.
guys. Yeah, I'll probably be back on Twitch next Friday as well. I'll probably be on Twitch on Monday
Oh.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can go back streaming on Twitch cuz now I'm just like in my normal part-time hours.
yeah, that's
So,
right. We'll see more
finally.
Esther. Finally. All right, guys. So we will be
Oh.
around. The playlist is linked in the description if you want to hit that playlist so you can be bright and early for the 5 a.m. stream. I'm going to try and wake up and hop in and say hi. That's all I can promise. I don't think
I'm
I'll
not
be getting
gonna
anyone.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna wake up like an hour and a half early for my schedule. So
Yes.
yeah,
There might be
no.
a Halloween bingo.
Oh
Oh,
God,
yay.
she's
For
pulling
Oh.
all
Thursday?
the stops for Halloween.
Yes, come on and have some fun on Halloween with Tiffany. It'll be so much fun. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Don't forget to click on that on the link for the playlist so that you can join us tomorrow. I will be in the chats for the rest of the event. So, and I'm excited to get things done. So, thank you guys for coming. We're going to say goodbye with a little Loki. Bye.